Okay, so this video is called, Is the Golf Ball Important? The type of golf ball important. I had a question today from one of my students somewhere in the Midwest was asking, I'm doing a ball fitting this week, so I put a post out, and they said, Sam, does the ball really matter for beginners? And I said, absolutely, let me do a video on it. So here's the video. I'm going to start by hitting a couple of different balls, and just so you have an idea, just about every tour level golf ball is pretty close to the same as far as cover, thickness, friction. They're all going to produce kind of the same result because all tour players are kind of looking for similar results. So they're not exactly the same, but they're pretty similar. So this first ball I'm hitting is a Strixon Z-Star XV, and it is it's going to compare to a Callaway Hex Black or a Titleist Pro V1X or any one of those high-level tour golf balls. This one's going to be pretty comparable to that. Probably a crummy color choice being yellow on the screen. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just going to go through the stats really quickly. The launch angle on that ball was 26 degrees. The carry was 114 yards. We're not going to worry about total distance because if I were hitting into a green, that ball would stop. It wouldn't roll much. But the launch angle, 26 degrees. The carry, 114 yards. Now I'm going to hit this Titleist Tour Distance, which is kind of a low-end ball, not very expensive ball. Okay, so this is exactly why the golf ball matters for everyone. Everything you learn in golf is due to it's basically all based on your intention and then your response to the action. So if my intention was to hit the shot 115 yards, let's say my target's 106. Say that's my intention, I'm going to hit it 106. Well, I hit my first shot and it goes 115 yards in the air and I go, man, I must have done something wrong with my swing to make that ball go farther. And then on the next hole, I pull out my tour distance, and I hit that shot. I've got 115 now, and I pull that ball out, and I'm thinking, well, if I just make the same swing I made last time, that's going to go 115. Well, it's not going to go that far because this is crazy. The launch angle difference between the first ball and the second ball, between the tour level ball and the low end ball, was 12 degrees. The launch angle on that last ball, the tour distance, was 38.6. So we're talking a 12-degree different launch. In order to get that kind of dispersion, I'd have to go from like a 4-iron to a lob wedge. That's what that kind of dispersion in launch angle really is. So I don't know if you can see it on the screen. It's kind of, I chose the wrong color probably to do this, but the bottom line here is my tour level golf ball trajectory. The top line is this this entry level golf ball. So when you're looking at golf balls on the rack, you're probably looking at a $20 golf ball or a $15 golf ball per dozen. That's the entry-level ball. That is not going to have any spin whatsoever. It's made to be durable. It's made to not spin, not curve. It's made basically for the beginner golfer. It's unfortunate that it doesn't create the kind of results that you would get out of a tour golf ball, but the real bottom line is don't just play any ball. I don't care if you play with a $10 golf ball, but keep in mind that if you switch from the lowest end golf ball to the highest end golf ball, your dispersion is going to be great with very little swing difference. So obviously your response to the action or your response to the intention is going to be pretty skewed. Like I said, if I've got a 115-yard shot and I pull out this tour distance, Titleist Tour Distance, and I hit my sand wedge, there's almost no way I can hit it that far because it's going so high up into the air. Whereas, let's say I'm used to playing this tour distance, I'm used to playing the inexpensive ball, and then I find a brand new Pro V1, I'm like, oh cool, I'm going to play the Pro V1. And I've got 90, let's say I've got 90 yards to the pin, that's what I'm used to hitting my sand wedge, and all of a sudden now it goes 115, and I go, okay, what did I do different? And that's when we start making adjustments, whether they're subconscious or conscious, we start making adjustments that we just don't need. So play a consistent golf ball. Whether it's the cheap one or the expensive one, always play a consistent one. Now, if you're in the LA area, this weekend I'm doing ball fittings. This weekend being October 15th, 14th, something like that. Saturday, but by the time you see this video, it will be too late. So anyway, play a consistent golf ball. That's it for Does the Golf Ball Matter?